going to have some proclamations, and we're going to have some, what else we're going to have here, swearing in and all this good stuff. But really, what I want to do initially to get us started, we have some special guests, and we've gotten to know them and appreciate the work they've done over this last year. Mayor Patrick Rios from Rockport, and Mike Donahue, Director of Public Works, Kevin Carruth, City Manager, Tim Giroux, Chief of Police, and Rick Martinez, Director of Parks and Leisure. They've asked if they could, y'all come up, if they could come up and say something to the City of Corpus Christi. They have been doing yeoman's work, y'all come on in, this last year over in the City of Rockport, and we're just delighted you're making progress. I'm sure there's still some more progress to be made, but that we're glad you're here. We want to wish you the best as you continue your recovery, and we're all praying that whatever's out in the Gulf right now doesn't do anything other than just rain a little bit more. But you've had a tough year, and but we've been thinking about you, and we want you to, you asked if you could come over and say something to us, but I'm not sure what that could be, because we were very concerned about you and your folks in Rockport.
Thank you, Mayor McComb. My name again is Pat Rios. I've been serving as the mayor of Rockport since May 12th of this year. Prior to that, I was on city council and mayor pro tem for 5 years. And from city staff and the residents of the city of Rockport, we're just here to extend our heartfelt thanks for everything that the city of Corpus Christi did for us during a really tough time of need. And I'm kind of stumbling right now. I had a dental appointment this morning. And half hour ago, I couldn't even talk. They're happy because I'll pass the microphone. But again, thanks to every one of y'all for what you did for us. It's good to see everyone. It's actually good to put a tie on and get out of those shorts and flip-flops, but we're here. This is Kevin Peru.
Fine, this is proof that city council is more fun than a root canal, right? Again, just tack on to what the mayor said, we really appreciate, on behalf of the staff and the citizens of Rockport, everything that y'all did for us. Especially immediately right after the storm, PD came down and provided great relief for our guys who were working, I know, a minimum of 12-hour shifts under very uncomfortable conditions. Public Works helping restore a lot of our electrical systems and SCADA systems. Then a little bit later on, Parks Department came down and for us and helped put a lot of that infrastructure back in. So again, thank you very much. Kevin Carruth, thank you.
Just on behalf of the city of Rockport, we are a small city with limited resources, and having a sister city like Corpus Christi to come over and assist us in the time of need was very much appreciated. And the folks from Public Works came over, as Kevin said, and they helped us get some of our systems back up and operational. So when we did get electricity, we were able to pump water and have a wastewater system. So thank you on behalf of the Public Works group.
I want to say that your Parks Department did some amazing work for us. When we saw those trucks pull into our park, it gave us hope that we could rebuild our parks. We all know parks are very important in the quality of life in any city. Those guys came in there, worked very hard. They brought a lot of equipment with them. They worked side by side with our crew, and we just can't say thank you enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My name's Tim Giroux. I'm police chief over in Rockport and have been for 29 plus years. Chief Markle sent us officers for several weeks that let us put double man units on the street that cut down on looting. Calls for service were handled promptly. We had enough people on the street that we could take care of all the problems that we had, and it was amazing that he was so helpful to send us those officers. They were all very professional. They did an outstanding job, and we appreciate them more than we'll ever be able to express to you. We were hoping that Chief Markle would be here, but I don't see him. If some of the representatives from the police department come here, we would like to give you some things in token of our appreciation for everything that you did for us. This is Patrol Commander Larry Sinclair that's going to take care of passing out things.
I hope I'm speaking loud enough to hear. We'd like to present the Corpus Christi Police Department this American flag. This flag was found and rescued from the debris, incidentally, at my house. Shortly on Saturday afternoon after Hurricane Harvey. We have lovingly folded it and placed it in this display case, and we hope that you'll display it at the Corpus Police Department as a show of our gratitude for all of the hard work that y'all gave to us or presented to us. I didn't get my first day off until those first guys from Corpus showed up about 8 days after the storm, and it was a godsend. We would not have made it if it hadn't been from our brothers and sisters in blue coming across the bridge to help us out. And we would also like to present, these are commendation ribbons for each of the 28 officers from the Corpus Police Department that came over and assisted us. And we just want to thank you, Captain White. We appreciate you guys. Lieutenant Hooper, thank you so much. We are honored to be able to work with you guys. We've always had a wonderful relationship with Corpus PD, but now we're not just friends, we're brothers. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
All right. Oh, all right.
On behalf of the city, we've had a special bowl made for the city. It's out of a remnant of a tree from the storm, shaped like Harvey, and it says, "To the city of Corpus Christi, from the city of Rockport, with appreciation for Hurricane Harvey recovery 2018, per ardua ad astra." That's Latin for "from adversity to the stars." So thank you so much. And here's an easel to display that on.
And one other thing, this weekend is our annual Hummingbird celebration, and in your council office chambers, we have a case for each one of you of Hummingbird nectar, so you can set those out and feed the hummingbirds.
My wife will really enjoy that. I got 5 of those hummingbirds.
They're disposable.
Michael, don't just open it and drink it. It's probably not the ghost pepper, but it could be. Okay. Thank you. Well, I tell you, I don't know whether I suspect, knowing these first responders, that they went over there on a voluntary basis. I don't think anybody had to order them over there, because there weren't any city limit signs when we see people in trouble and need some help, and we were just delighted to do it. And we got a great bunch of folks. Chief, I think you had some folks over there in the fire department, and I know we went to Port Aransas gas division. So I mean, we just knew folks needed help, and we were just glad we could help. And so we appreciate you taking time to come over and express your appreciation to us. Hopefully, we don't have a repeat, but of what's out there now. But it is ironic that before I came in here, I got a call from my daughter, who was on the road leaving Jacksonville, North Carolina, with our 5-year-old twin granddaughters, getting out of there while her husband was flying Cobra helicopters to Tennessee. So we've got some folks on the East Coast that are needing our prayers and thoughts too. So we're all in this together, but we appreciate very much you guys taking time to come over and do it. And keep trucking, moving forward. And I tell you that I went over, I guess it was the day they had the Citgo thing that they were giving to rebuild with Habitat for Humanity and some others. And going over there, the first time I went to Rockport following the storm, if you didn't see it, if you can imagine acres and acres of oak trees in Alaska, there was no leaves on any of the trees. It was a weird feeling. But when I went over for the Citgo Habitat for Humanity, when I was driving in to Rockport, you could see the green coming back on the trees. And I said, it's a new beginning and it's a new life, and everything's going to be all right. And I really just, as I was driving in there, I don't want to necessarily admit this, but I just kind of teared up that we're going to survive and everything's going to be good. And you're experiencing the green on the trees now. So if you wouldn't mind, let's just get a picture with the council standing behind you here, and then we'll let you get over to Rockport to keep on working. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need the nectar, too.
I don't think you need to stand. You don't need to stand. How about if you hold that? Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile, everyone, eyes open. Thank you. Thank you.
So much.
Thank you very much.
Here's the bag for.
Good to see you.
I'll take care of it.
And then
We'll go.
Huh? They're passing around the bowl down there. Okay, since this is 9/11, we don't want to forget that ever. And one way we're doing that, the Rotary Club has initiated a program called Flags for Heroes. And this is Flags for Heroes Week. So if you're with the Rotary Club of Corpus Christi, come down and we'll get your proclamation. I'm fine. A minute? Sure. Okay. All right, well, if you haven't had a chance to see it on Shoreline at Ropes Park and then down in a portion of Cole Park, Oleander Park, the Rotary Club has on display 300 or 400, 500, 600, right? 660 American flags. And it's for, I'll let them explain it, but it's a wonderful project. The Rotary Club has been in Corpus Christi for over 100 years, doing great things throughout the community. They're the kind of organization that does great things, but really doesn't toot their horn much. So they go below the radar screen as far as recognition. But this one, I really am glad you're tooting your horn, because you do deserve the recognition, and we want to help you toot it a little here. The Rotary Club of Corpus Christi has been a stalwart leader of the community service in Corpus Christi for over 100 years, and its members continue to serve our community daily. Their valuable contributions to our community make this a better place to live. The Rotary Club of Corpus Christi is sponsoring a Flags for Heroes event along our beautiful bayfront in city parks, honoring our citizens' heroes. A hero can be someone admired or idolized by you or someone close to you. This week's long event occurs during the week of 9/11. The Rotary Club is grateful for the cooperation of the City of Corpus Christi Parks and Recreation Department. Jay, they had nothing but nice things to say about you. I'm going to get me a recorder, get them to say them again. department in this endeavor, along with the support of the Corpus Christi Police Officers Association, Corpus Christi Professional Firefighters Association, and the New Agents County Sheriff's Office. Now therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim September 8 through 15, 2018 Flags for Heroes Week in Corpus Christi, and encourage all citizens to support, honor, and respect and love their heroes and the flags that represent them. And I would also add, encourage you to go by and see this display. And down there at Ropes Park, where we've got that aviator statue in recognition of the importance of our Navy and our military presence in Corpus Christi, it's a fabulous location. And if you look, when you're looking at that aviator, by the curvature of the bay, when you look past the aviator, you can see the Naval Air Station where all that aviation training takes place. It's really an ideal location for that statue. So I'm going to give you this official recognition or proclamation, and then you make some comments.
Thank you, Mayor, and the City Council and staff for having us here today and honoring us with this recognition. When we came up with this idea, we specifically thought about 9/11. We think it was the perfect time to honor our heroes. And so the way it worked was that each person who would like to contribute would honor their personal hero. But of course, our first responders, the fire department, the police department, the emergency workers, anyone that has made an impact in our lives. Special thanks definitely to Jay Ellington with the city. He was very enthusiastic and supportive. He was out there with us on Saturday. We put up our flags. It is truly breathtaking when you drive down Ocean Drive. I think all of us, as we were working hard and putting up the first flags, we all felt that emotion. And it was really exciting as more flags came up to see the cars go by and honk. And so we thank the city for working so closely with us. We have a beautiful bayfront. This is our group here. We were chartered in 1914. We are the Rotary Club of Corpus Christi, and we have a great club of over 250 members. We obviously couldn't fit everybody here today. So again, thank you. We hope that you'll go out there and enjoy that, and thank you for honoring us today and the Flags for Heroes project. We're going to continue this project. The flags will be up through Saturday. Our executive director, Lisa, if you'll wave, is here with us today. She's worked very hard on this as well as everybody here. Thank you.
Let's give a hand and thank you, Rotary Club, for what you're doing. And we'll kind of get the council to we'll stand over here.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. We almost lost Lucy. Come on down. Just need these people on the end to kind of squish this one. No, you're good. Just turn sideways. Oh, whoop. Okay, we lost one. There we go. Okay, everybody? I can see her. Everybody loves Lucy. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, smile. Thank you. Hey.
All right, at this time, I'd like to ask those individuals in the audience who are here to be sworn in, who are going to be serving on a city board or commission or committee to come forward. These are folks that have said, I'm interested in serving on a board or committee in the city and be glad to do it. And we're glad you do it. The more involvement we have, the better off we are. Twyla Stevens is going to be serving on the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee. Hannah Husby, Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee. Bobby Broderick, Parks and Recreation Committee. And Pramit Bhakta, Transportation Advisory Commission. Got everybody here? All right. Well, all All you have to know is your name. Then I'll tell you what else to say. So I'll start out, I'll say I, and then you say your name, and then I'll read, and you repeat after me the oath of office to serve on either the Park and Recreation or the Advisory Committee on the, what was it? The Transportation Advisory. All right, so raise your right hand, please. I, and state your name.
Bobby Broderick.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully
the duties of a member
the duties of a member
of the board to which I have been appointed
of the board to which I have been appointed
and upon which I am about to enter,
and upon which I am about to enter,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and the will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the constitutions and laws
and of this state
and of this state
and of this city,
and of this city,
so help me God.
so help me God.
All right, well, thank you. We welcome you to service on the board. Thank you so much. We'll shake everybody's hand here. We'll get a picture before we do that. Let's, we need to get a picture here, people getting sworn in, right, Elizabeth?
This doesn't mean I'm re-enlisted, right?
Well, you may have. And then we'll get a picture, and then the lady in the purple dress there will go get you your official documentation or get your signatures or social security number, whatever they need.